Good morning, everyone. It is Christmas Eve where I am at about 6 in the morning. Sun's not going to be up yet for another hour, but I'm up, and I wanted to wish everyone Merry Christmas, Chag Hanukkah Sameach, Winter Solstice greetings, Happy New Year. This is my annual end of the year message that I usually record in broad daylight, and I'm doing it in the fore dawn hour. Still dark out. Just went across the street to Dunkin' Donuts and saw my favorite donatistas and wished them all a Merry Christmas. Um, I just wanted to send out ripples of compassion, both to people who are celebrating these ordinarily festive days, to those who are having a bit of a slog, a bit of a hard time. Uh, the expectation game this time of year is pretty high. People expect holly jolly Christmas, and then one of those awful songs comes on the radio like, have yourself a merry. No, no, I don't think so. I think we do have to find our light, our joy, our peace, but it's got to go deeper than the surface, sparkly, jingly kind of stuff. I think we have to find at least one other person we're close to, preferably a bunch, but hopefully you've got one out there. Maybe it's someone you see on the internet. I see many folks on the internet who are really putting good things out there, whether it's music or spiritual stuff or what have you. Um, just connect, I think. This, runny nose, no. Sorry. Try to connect this time of year with someone. It doesn't have to be the elaborate, Christmas ravioli for 15,000 people in your own house. The forced family fun, as I heard it called somewhere. The affection through gritted teeth, as I heard it called somewhere else. Um, Cherish those who are close to you. Um, we live in tumultuous times. We live in times where many forces, political and otherwise, are just trying to tear us all to shreds. And, I don't want to go too far down the path of, dark forces in the universe. But there are times when the negativity can be overwhelming. And for me, I got to rely on places like, my found family, if you will, my peeps, my beautiful people at St. James Episcopal Church in Cambridge. Shout out, as as Sugarline Blue would say. A little shout out to the folks at my church. Fortunate to have found that wonderful place. My spirituality is no longer being strangled by the iron clutches of obligation and prohibition and demand and just grim-faced, compliance with edicts from on high. It's more of a communitarian thing these days. And I actually look forward to meeting those folks on Sunday. There are other things that sustain me. Poetry, fourth collection coming out, I think in February. Walking Between the Raindrops, Kelsey Books, who has published the first three collections. They've been very hospitable, or if you say hospitable, and kind, exceedingly kind and welcoming to my work. So there is that to report. There may be other poetic news to report, fingers crossed. But I'll keep that under my hat for now. Some of you may already know what I'm talking about, but fingers crossed on some developments down the road. So we've covered poetry, we've covered spirituality, We've covered the gnarliness that holidays can sometimes bring. What else? New Year 2025. Pinching myself over that one as I do every year. That number just keeps getting higher. It doesn't stand still, it doesn't go lower. That's the way time works. Funny thing. So wherever you are at this point in your life, wherever you are in terms of health, and mine is a little wonky at the moment. Sleep trouble, 16 years, no cure, seems in the offing, but I will continue to consult with clinicians who might have some insight eventually. Yeah, I want to send out wavelets of compassion and kindness to anyone in need of it this time of year. Anyone who just says, this world is just a gnarly and ugly place. I hope that this video for 6-7 minutes or so will be a refuge for you amid the gnarliness. Yes, I mentioned the gnarliness, but find someone, please. Either someone you connect with through the social media or whatever, but preferably in real time. Wave hello to your neighbor. Exchange jokes with the donutista at Dunkin'. Endorsing a commercial product, yeah. Or the local donut shop not run by a conglomerate. Either way. Exchange, pleasantries with someone at the coffee shop. Find a spiritual practice or an artistic practice that nourishes and elevates you, and be kind to one another. And if you're irritated, try not to pay that irritation forward. I know we like to pay things forward in this world. Try not to pay irritation forward. Just 3 deep breaths, maybe 20 minutes in a recliner, zenning out, staring at the ceiling, doing something. In all honesty, candor, and seriousness, I wish everyone who is hearing my voice the best of holidays, whether it be Christmas, Hanukkah, solstice, or any other observance you have, and all good wishes as we move forward into 2025. Peace and light, everyone. Thanks for listening.